Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Arhamar Rahimin, wa ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa liya salihin, wa ashhadu anna Sayyidina Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. Allahumma salli wa sallim ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Awsikum bi nafsi wa taqwallah. Inshallah, could people move forward, inshallah ta'ala, move forward. There's plenty of space. Take the front line. Plenty of reward in the front line. Be the first to get to the front line. Move forward, inshallah. There's space in the back rooms. Move forward, inshallah. Don't let any space in the front line. If I was to say to you in the front line, there's £1 million. If there's £1 million in the corner, would you come? You'd come running. There's 1 million ajr in the front line. Don't be tight. Bring yourselves to the front line. Get the ajr, inshallah ta'ala. Allah Azza wa Jal has mentioned in a hadith narrated to our Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam that on this day the angels come down to the earth and the angels stand in the roads and the angels call out, Ya Allah, Ya Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, O nation of the Prophet Muhammad, come to Allah. Allah will give you, and Allah will forgive great sins if you come. So the angels are now standing outside, and the angels are standing in every country, calling out, all those people who want to be forgiven, come. And when the people come to the masjid, Allah Azza wa Jal asked the angels, these people have come to Salat al-Eid. What is the reward for those who work? You've worked 30 days or 29 days you've worked. Fasting and praying and sadaqah and zakah and learning and Quran. What's the reward? What's the wage? Allah asked the angels, what is the reward for these people? They've worked these hours. And the angels say, Ya Allah, the rewards that they're paid. They're given their wage. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala then says to the angels, be witnesses. Be witnesses that today I forgive them. I forgive them and they have my rida. I am happy with them. Forgiveness and Allah's happiness, contentment. And Allah then says to the people, ask Allah what you want. Fas'aluni. Ask Allah what you want. You've got problems in your life. You're sick. You've lost your job. One brother said to me, he lost his job on Thursday. Subhanallah. A person is sick. He may have cancer. He may have some kind of sickness, or there's problems around the world. Right now, raise your hands, ask Allah. Because Allah has said, if you ask me now in the Eid prayer, and sadly some of our brothers already left, they missed out on this. Had they stayed and listened, maybe they would have heard, maybe raised their hands up and asked Allah. But they've gone. Nothing to do with me, inshallah. Yani those who stayed, they heard what I had to say. Ask Allah. The Prophet has said in the hadith, Allah asks, ask me. Ask Allah what you want. I will give it to you. You want a job? You want good health? You want a good son? You want a good daughter? You want to get married? You want good results in your GCSEs in August or A-levels? You want a good university place? What is it you want? Ask Allah. You want your brothers in Gaza to be freed from the oppression? You want your brothers in Iraq to be freed? You want the problems happening in your personal life to go? Ask Allah now. These hadith are not fairy tales. The Prophet has said, ask. Allah said, ask me and I'll give it to you. So anything comes to your heart, ask now, inshallah. To ask Allah to give what you need. So this is the day in which sins are forgiven. Why are we celebrating Eid? Because we fasted 30 days. But the question that remains, has Allah accepted it? You know, you work for a month and you get paid at the end. If you come to your bank account and you see there's no wage or there's no pay slip, you go, why? You ask your boss, why wasn't I paid? And the boss says, you didn't do it properly. But I turned up for work, 9 to 5. We didn't do it properly. And the same thing with our fast. So we ask Allah Azza wa Jal, Allah, accept our fast. This is a dua. One of the du'as you should make before leaving this mosque. Ask Allah to accept your fast and my fast. Because what's the point of your fasting? Allah hasn't accepted it. Ask Allah to accept your fast and the fast of your family, inshallah. If Allah accepts your fast, you got nothing to be worried about. Also, zakat al-fitr. To pay your zakat al-fitr. As the brother mentioned before I came out, zakat al-fitr, the hadith says, your fasting is suspended. It can't go up to heaven. It's not accepted by Allah Azza wa Jalla until you pay your zakat al-fitr. So you fasted 29 days and you prayed Qiyam al-Layl and Tahajjud and Taraweeh, and none of it's accepted because you forgot to pay your zakat al-fitr. So make sure you take out your zakat al-fitr and pay it on behalf of you and of your family. And also, ya akhwan, don't forget to fast the 6 days of Shawwal. The hadith has mentioned that a person who fasts 6 days after Ramadan, it's as if he fasted ad-dahr kullu, as if he's fasted the whole year. As if he fasted the whole year. So you got 6 more days, inshallah, if you can. Sunnah, fast 6 more days. You've got a whole year worth of fasting. I know it's hard. And towards the end, it got harder. It became more hotter. Taraweeh was more difficult. The fans, as if the fans weren't even on. And people sweated. And alhamdulillah, people worked hard. And inshallah, Allah accepted, inshallah ta'ala. But now, fast 6 more days and you've got a whole year, inshallah ta'ala. Don't be tight on yourselves. Don't be lazy. 6 more days left, inshallah. And you get the reward. And these 6 days can be done anywhere in a month. But it has to be within this month, inshallah ta'ala. And also finally, to say something on a good note. Many good things happened in Ramadan in this mosque. Many acts of charity. Many beautiful things happened that many people saw. And subhanAllah, sometimes we don't talk about the good things that happen in the mosque. Sometimes we focus on the bad things. And the reason why we focus on the bad things is that we can remove them. But we have to sometimes give praise where praise is due. And alhamdulillah, we've seen many good things. MashaAllah, from the brothers who donated the fridge full of water, to the brothers who filled that fridge every night, to the brothers who cleaned every night, to the brothers who fed the people in the center, to the brothers and sisters who gave money for Ramadan, who paid. One person wrote a check, £700, for people to break their fast, to the people who distributed the dates, to the young men who I saw, who brought tears to a man's eyes in the janazah. It was a janazah a few days ago. And this man and his family, he lost his wife, subhanAllah. He phoned me a few days ago and said, my wife is sick and I want to ask you, what do we have to do in case she passes away? And he said, I don't think she's going to pass away soon though. And 2 days later she passed away. So he's planning, and he phoned and said, help me prepare. And the people, mashallah, of this mosque, they helped. Stayed up all night on Friday helping him, getting the paperwork. And then mashallah, yani, something that really, very, wallahi, impressed me. The young men from this mosque, who don't know the man, who don't know his wife, who don't know the family. Some of them doing i'tikaf in the masjid. They turn up in the heat and they have their shovels and they start digging and helping this man bury his wife. And at the end, wallahi, the man said to me afterwards, these people, can I give them some money? I said, no, these boys, they don't want money. I said, so why? They're doing it lillah. This is how the Muslims are. This is how the shabab are. And they shook his hand and they went. And wallahi, this is a good sign for these young boys, inshallah. Who knows, Allah might have accepted the whole Ramadan because of what they did that day. Allah might have accepted the man who donated that fridge, who gave people water in Taraweeh. People are thirsty. He gave the fridge. He donated the water. To the man who gave the dates, to the man who cleaned up, to the person who slave labor in the center, cleaning and cooking every single night, to the person who hoovered, to the person who cleaned the toilets day in and day out, to the person who works hard, even though he's sick, making the mosque come together, to the people who work day in and day out, even though they have work, they have personal lives, they come and they climb the roof to fix the ceilings, and they work hard and they water the flowers, and they do many things that most people don't see. To the brothers who donate to help the mosque be the mosque it should be, to donate for the electric bills and the water bills. And alhamdulillah, there's people who are generous, and this mosque is indebted to these people. And these people don't want any reward other than the reward from Allah, like the boys who dug that day in the janazah. All they want is from Allah is to accept their fast in the heat, subhanAllah. This is a good sign. We need to encourage. And we also encourage our sisters in the center who should be listening to the khutbah. Who should be listening to the khutbah, not talking, listen to the khutbah. The sisters in the center, mashallah, who work, who do a lot of good work, who prepare food for the husbands, inshallah. We ask the sisters to remain obedient to their husbands. We ask the sisters to raise their daughters as like the daughter of the Prophet, Fatima Zahra. We ask the mothers to look after your daughter, not let your daughters wear clothes that are tight and perfume. We ask the sisters who should be listening to the khutbah, inshallah, not talking idly, to make sure where's your son going tonight, where's your daughter going tonight, and how are they dressed and where are they going. The mothers have a big responsibility, inshallah ta'ala. So we ask Allah to accept everything we've done, and we ask Allah to forgive us. And finally, make dua for your brothers and sisters in Gaza. Hospitals are being bombed. And it's sad. I know today is a day of happiness, a farah, walakin, yani, we're a whole body, we're a ummah. And if one part is sick, the rest should be feeling some kind of unhappiness. Make dua for them. There's a dua that's accepted in the prayer. Make a dua that Allah remove the oppression, the tyranny from those people. No government has ever existed except Allah removes it if it's zalim. You look at the oppression, any civilization that has any oppressed and oppressor, Allah will always remove it. Never exist. It will never stay for long. The apartheid in South Africa won't last. It never lasted. Any oppressive regime will always be removed. Allah Azza wa Jalla will remove it. We ask Allah to remove the oppression, the Zionists who are oppressing our brothers and sisters in the Gaza. We ask Allah to remove them quick, inshaAllah, and to elevate our brothers and sisters in Gaza. And we ask Allah Azza wa Jalla that Allah accept our fast, accept our prayer, accept our zakah, and to forgive our sins, inshaAllah ta'ala. Ya Arhamar Rahimin, Ya Arhamar Rahim. And finally, Ya Akhwan, and Ya Akhwat. The devil's out. The shayateen are out. For a whole 29 days, the devils have been locked up. Now they're out. Now it's going to get difficult. Salat al-Fajr, thaqeel. Lowering your gaze now is difficult. Coming to the message is difficult. Being a Muslim is difficult. Sisters now wearing hijab is difficult. Now the shayateen are out. Work hard. Don't let like I said last week, don't let the shayateen come and they see you the same person that they left. 29 days ago, Abdullah was the same Abdullah as 29 days now. Aisha is the same Aisha that the devil's left. The shayateen come back, she's the same Aisha, the same Hind, or the same Fatima, or the same Fulan. Don't let the shayateen now trick you. You're stronger now, inshallah ta'ala. Make sure that tonight you don't mess around. Don't do anything haram. Don't celebrate Ramadan and your sins being forgiven by doing haram. The shayateen want to take you down. The shayateen want to humiliate you. Don't give them a chance. Don't let them be happy. Let them come to you and let them cry when they see that you're strong. Fajr is not for Ramadan. Salat al-Fajr is not for all people. Salat al-Fajr is for every single male and female, inshallah ta'ala. So we ask Allah to accept, inshallah ta'ala, and work hard. 6 more days of fasting, inshallah, if you can. 6 more days, inshallah, get the reward of 1 year. And may Allah Azza wa Jal give you and I success and forgive you and I for anything that we have done, forgetfully or intentionally. Ya Allah, Ya Rahman Rahimin, اعلموا أنه لا ينفع الإنسان في هذا الزمان مثل هذه خصال. أسألك أن تتوب السيء والإجهال واستغفر لي أنا الليل وأطراف النهار.